It's the Bliss Brunch Show. This is Tim. We're live here at Bliss 104.3 in Urban, all the way up in the northwest corner of Jordan, as we're highlighting the 12 governance of Jordan and showcasing some of the great universities this country has to offer, including just the Jordan University of Science and Technology. And as an example of that, we have in front of me a fifth-year engineering student named Osama Ahmad. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank you for this kind invitation to be here with you today and to be heard by all of the people that are listening to us right now. So thank you, and it is my pleasure to be here today and to get to know you, Mr. Tim. Thank you so much.
Well, you've had quite the honor. His Majesty King Abdullah II has actually recognized the program you're involved in, or you started, or you had the idea for, which is called, I believe, the Firefighting Hexacopter Drone. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. That was the beginning of my project. My story actually started at 2020, since I was a new student, since I joined this university. And it was all about the first semester where I took a course called Entrepreneurship and Innovation. That rich course, that was delivered by one of the professors of the Mechanical Engineering Department. After that course, after the end, he invited me to his laboratory to discuss a few points. And among those points was that he offered me to work with him on his projects and his experiments on drones field. So I accepted that offer, and we started working together then. After 6 months of working with that professor, I found myself achieving really big milestone because, as you know, it is not common for any new student like mine in his early days in the university to achieve and to gain all of this experience at the beginning. So,
right.
yeah, exactly. So I was lucky for that, and unfortunately, as you remember, the days of 2020 and 2021 were taken place by pandemic of Corona. So the university were empty. There were no students right there, so it was really hard to get to the university, but I was doing that. I was going day by day, every day to the laboratory to get to do the experiments and to get the knowledge from those experiments. So it was a really big start for me.
But you had plenty of time to develop the project that you were working with the professor on. So what happened with that? You said you showcased it at a big event too, right? This drone?
Yeah, exactly. And that project, it started at the Center of Excellence for Innovative Projects. How it was that? After 6 months of working with that professor, I decided to develop my skills more. I decided to go to somewhere else where I can dream bigger for another project. So at that point, I turned to go to the Center of Excellence for Innovative Projects. That center that's located inside my university. It was especially built for students who are eager to turn their ideas into something sensible, into something, let's say, we can get advantage of, into prototypes and then products. So I went there, and to be honest, I found incubation, I found technical support, I found also financial support, which is the most important, as you know, because any great project needs really strong financial support.
Right.
So yeah, after I went there, I asked them for a fund, and I made a proposal for the firefighting helicopter drone project. And luckily, they accepted that proposal, and it was a little bit of time until they provided me with the necessary funds. So I started by picking all the components and the parts I needed to build that drone. So at this stage, a problem was raised because, you know, this project was funded by university by about $5,000, which is, let's say, big step for me.
Sure.
And it is a multidisciplinary project. What I mean is that me, as a mechanical engineering student, I may cover all the mechanics inside that project, but the project still needs an electrical engineer, still needs a programmer, because those fields I can't cover them myself. I'm studying engineering, mechanical engineering. So at this point, I was really stuck, and I tried my best to solve them. And with the help of the technical support team at the Center of Excellence for Innovative Projects, actually they did their best to help me. And after 2 years of working and testing of that drone, we could finally finish that project, and for my luck, I could participate with that project in the exhibition of Suffolk's 2024.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, that was held in Aqaba city of Jordan. So it was really big milestone, and
what happened there then? You met His Majesty King Abdullah II, right?
Exactly, yeah,
Okay.
because I was really like right there. My project has been put within the royal tour such that it could be shown to and viewed by His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan.
Right.
So
Yeah, and then you received what? You said you had $20,000 you received for that project?
that's later on.
Oh, that was later on. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's great. So you received, but basically it all came out of this particular project you were doing. Right?
Exactly. It was like really big milestone because beside that I have met His Majesty. I believe that I was the only student that representing my university officially right there in the exhibition. So it was really big milestone for me and more for my university right there.
And what you were telling me too was that money and that recognition is leading now to other projects that you can get involved in, which is going to keep things going. And it's just an example of some of the innovation that can happen in Jordan if you are willing to put the work into it. And if you come up with ideas, the resources are here to keep projects moving along, and that's what we wanted to mention with you today. So thank you so much.
Yeah. And after a while, His Majesty decided to support me and to fund my next project, which is a drone that is specialized in heavy lift applications. So His Majesty he supported me with a fund, and beside the fund of my university, I've got a fund of $20,000, which is really big number for a student in bachelor degree.
Congratulations on that so much. Yeah, we wanted to bring you by just to highlight some of the opportunities here at Just, and that all happened out of a program that and a professor you got involved with here at the university originally. So yeah, thanks for coming by to tell us about this. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I decided to start that project. So I decided by starting it by picking the right people to work with me because, as I said, this is the drones projects are multidisciplinary. So
of course, yeah.
I've got an electrical engineer, I've got a computer engineer to work with me, and we are currently working with that project, which is expected to be finished within the upcoming 3 months. So
amazing.
Yeah, this is really big milestone for me.
Well, congratulations, Osama. Thank you so much for coming by and telling us about some of this too. We're talking to Osama Ahmad, who is the fifth-year engineering student here at the Jordan University of Science and Technology. Just an example of what you can achieve at some of the great universities and higher institutions of learning here in Jordan. Osama, thank you very much for coming by.
Thank you so much. Mechanical engineering and other students in the university to achieve, let's say, their dreams. I really urge them right now to stop talking about their ideas and to start working on them, because the value itself, the idea itself is not valuable until days and days of work are spent on that idea. So that's the point, that we need to work, we need to gain the experience, because the experience is like an added value to its holder.
Absolutely. All right. We're here at the Jordan University of Science and Technology in Irbid, and we are highlighting all the governance in Jordan today, visiting Irbid for the Bliss 12th anniversary celebration, and this is Bliss 104.3.